I want to get to your word of the day, which is dynasty. What does that word mean to you on a day like this?
Well, Frank, we've had a lot of clients think that the best days for the U.S. is over, so they're putting money overseas. And yes, once in a while, we're not going to lead the world when it comes to performance. But I tell clients, think of the U.S. economy as a great economic dynasty. It's like the Celtics, the Yankees, Montreal Canadiens. We're not going to win every year, but you want to stay long in these dynasties because they reset, they recharge, they attract the best talent. You're going to get the best returns. So when you talk about non-U.S. performance versus U.S., we're not going to lead this year, but we're closing the gap pretty quickly. But core portfolio holdings, you want to own the dynasty, the U.S.
Right. Joe, you left one out, the Philadelphia Eagles, but we're going to move on from there. Today's CPI report, how big of a potential market impact could there be? And do you have any questions about the validity of this data, either in this report or going forward?
First, I have no problems with the data. It's best in class. It's the best that we have to work with. So just think of it that way. In terms of the actual number, our team's looking for something around 2.9, 3% year over year when you look at the headline and the core. But Frank, I don't think this July number is the end of the story when it comes to the pass-through on tariffs. So everyone's watching it very carefully, but I think we're going to be having the same conversation in the markets a month from now and even a month after that. So we're not done yet with this pass-through.
All right, I want to go to that temporary tariff reduction. It seems like it was already priced in, Joe. No big pop when it comes to futures today. We didn't see any stocks necessarily moving on this news. But how important is it to this market and the idea that we're in this secular bull market and the idea is that there's more room to the upside driven by AI and technology, of course, but the fact that we have some clarity when it comes to Chinese tariffs in particular, how important is that?
Very huge, Frank, in the sense that United States and China, the big boys in the room, biggest trading partners. So if they can kick the can down the road, keep talking, that's positive. You're right, it was priced into the market. President Trump had to sign off on it. I just think, Frank, this is kind of how we're going to evolve and deal with China over the next, not just the next 90 days, but in the next years or so. This is going to take a long time to figure out different sectors in the crosshairs. So it's good they're talking. That's very good. This is positive. And I think it's going to be more of the same heading into 2026 and beyond. All
right, I want to get to your pick right now. I'm going to break it down a bit. Your picks are defense and cybersecurity, so it's kind of two picks, Joe. You got to follow the rules when you come on.
Okay.
I want to go to the cybersecurity one, though. What's making you so bullish on cybersecurity? We're just coming off Palo Alto Network earnings yesterday, obviously. But generally, when we're talking about cybersecurity, what themes are you seeing that are making you bullish? Because in the last couple of months, cyber stocks have actually been trailing the S&P. They haven't been leading.
And that's a nice thing. That's one reason, I like them in that sense, Frank. They have pulled back a little bit here. They have trailed. But listen, every company, every country, small businesses, you all have to have cybersecurity. It's the nature of the beast. It's the invisible threat that's out there that just augurs for more spending as we go deeper into more, think of artificial intelligence, all the data we're creating. So this is a growth industry. We like to invest long-term in growth industries in the leaders in these sectors.
When we're looking at cybersecurity also, are you seeing a consolidation theme as well? I mean, obviously a lot of talk about Palo Alto and CyberArk. Are you seeing potential for more of that going forward?
It could be, yeah, okay. Potentially there, and defense in general. And unfortunately, some of the best companies are in the private, they're not in the public market, they're private companies. So I think maybe we bring some more companies public, maybe we go back and forth, but nevertheless, this is a growth area, a lot of opportunities, and the U.S. is leading as well.